Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another beautiful Saturday afternoon. I'm in a new place today. I am at Latta Plantation, which is a little north of Charlotte. I'm going to show you a map here, but without getting into too much of the history, I guess this was a big cotton plantation back in the 1800s. And, during the course of the last 100 years, they put a lot out here. You have miles and miles of hiking trails. This is the map we're doing today. Again, we're at Latta Plantation Nature Preserve, and we came down in here in Sample Road all the way down into this area, and we went all the way up here, and we're parked up where the canoe is. So we're going to walk down to the water and take a quick view of the water here, and then we're going to take this little trail up here and probably get lost back in here a ways. But like I said, I'll show everyone the map when it's a little clearer. I got a lot of sun out here. And we're off to hit the trails. See what they got down here. Well, not too much to see down here. I could see where you can get some good fishing. I saw a sign back there, no swimming allowed, but you could definitely get a small kayak or canoe off here and get out there and do some fishing. So well, we're just starting this trail here. Again, this is the Piedmont Trail, and it looks like we're only going to be on this trail for about 0.3 miles, and then it's going to hook into something called the Split Rock Trail, and that'll be one of our major hikes for the day. But we're still moving along this Piedmont Trail. Well, looks like the trail comes up into a little creek here. Unfortunately, I did not wear my boots today, so I'm going to have to be really careful. Well, it looks like we just came out of that Piedmont Trail. Like I said, that was about 3/10 of a mile, and it brought us out to this gravel road, big opening. Wasn't sure which way I was going here until I saw this sign, Split Rock Trail. So that's definitely where we want to be. We are now on the Split Rock Trail. This is, I believe I read, a 1.5 to 2 mile hike. And they did say it was a bit rocky. And we might see some horses on this trail too, since it is open for horseback as well. So, in fact, I can see some tracks on the ground there. A couple horseshoes. I imagine I'd follow the gravel, but I just saw this sign here. Split Rock Trail, going this way. No horses allowed. Straight hiking, so. Well, as far as being on this trail, this is probably the closest point we're going to get to the water. Not a whole lot really going on out there on the lake today. I see a couple people fishing out there. They're almost on the complete other side. But other than that, it looks pretty relaxing out there today. Well, looks like we're coming out to a clearing here. Right here, showing the hill trail. and the Split Rock Trail probably continuing out there, so kind of know where I'm at now. We've been on this red trail the whole way, went around, and we're right at this corner right here. It looks like the hill trail heads up north, so why don't we go all the way north until it says the trail ends up here. So let's go all the way up until this trail ends. See where that heads out. Okay, everybody, it looks like we came to a split here. Looks like the Cove Trail starts up that way. And we are currently on the Hill Trail. That's where we came from. Even though the Hill Trail is an extremely long trail, we started, you know, halfway through it. We accessed it off that Split Rock Trail. So we're going to continue on. Like I said earlier, we're going to go until it dead ends here, which shouldn't be too far. Hopefully it doesn't get too muddy. I just want to see what's up this way. And then, more than likely, we're going to turn around and end up right back at this spot again. So, yeah, that trail definitely dead ends there. So yeah, we have little choice but to turn around and head back, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping something would be up here. We just went almost a half a mile up this way just to turn around. But for those interested, we're at the extreme top of that map there, all the way up here where it says the trail ends. So we're going to backtrack down. I don't know what we'll do with that loop there. We're going to make a decision. Wait till it comes down, and chances are we might make a left. But I don't know. Like I said, I got all day to walk. But for now, we're heading back the way we came. And we're probably going to sit down at that picnic table up there that we passed, have some lunch. And figure out a game plan. Well, everybody, I came off the beaten path a little bit here. I wanted to try to find me a nice quiet place where I could sit down and eat my lunch. So we're just going to bring that water to a boil, have us some ramen noodles, chill out and have me some cheese nips and some kettle corn popcorn. Well, everybody, I've been here, I don't know, about 20-25 minutes. Like I said, it's Saturday. I don't have anything important going on. I already ate my lunch. I had me some ramen noodles. Brought me out some cheese nips and some water and that. So, I don't know. I've just been sitting here relaxing for a few minutes, enjoying the woods, but I suppose it's about time to get up and move. Well, everybody, we're back on the main trail again. Like I said, we stopped way up here for lunch. We came down, and instead of passing those picnic benches and that, we actually came down here, and we're going to head out way over this way on the Cove Trail. So we'll probably head down to this point right here, and then head back into this area, hook up with that original Piedmont Trail. There's the Cove Trail and the Hill Trail. So at this point we'll look at our map. See if we don't want to go on the Cove Trail. We just came from there. Like I said, this may get a little confusing when it comes out on camera, mentioning all of these different trails, but once you're out here it'll make a lot more sense. I'm currently on the hill trail now, which the hill trail pretty much surrounds all that area out there you see. So we're going to be going around this whole area. And looking at this map, it looks to be about a mile around this. So a couple people out there moving. Your Piedmont Prairie Trail that we're going to turn on and Split Rock. And like I said, when we came out of here, we went up that way, so we're back on the Piedmont Trail. So yeah, about 3/10 to 4/10 of a mile, and we'll come right up where the truck is parked. Some of this may look familiar. Like I said, we passed this about 2.5 hours ago. So slowly coming to an end here. And here we are, people, coming out of the trail right now, right where we started. I'm gonna go up to the truck here, check the map out, find how far we walked. And go from there. Anyways, we started up here. We were parked right here, and we started off going down here and seeing the river. And then what we did, we took this Piedmont Trail about 3/10 to 4/10 of a mile up to here. That's pretty much where we came out at right here. So we turned this way, came up here, and then we walked all the way down around here, up here. And this was the Split Rock Trail originally. And then after that, we turned up this way, and that's where we went all the way up the hill trail till it dead ended. And that's where we run into that neighborhood. So on the way back, continued on the hill trail and made a left on Cove Rock and came all the way out this way, and then all the way out this way on Cove Rock. Instead of coming back to the car, we got back on the hill trail again and traveled this way, and this is all of where that dead area was. We traveled this way, and that's where I took a picture of where it said Cove Connector right here, and we continued down, and I took another picture here. Going straight would take you to the visitor center, but we turned here eventually to hit the Piedmont and down. So that was our route today. I don't know where I'll head next. Like I said, I'm going to take a few more video shots here and there. As you can see, the massive trails that are in this park. Number one, every one of them you can hike, but it looks like only these ones up here are for horses. So that's part of the trail in which we took. Well guys, how you doing? That was our trail for today. We've actually been out here, believe it or not, about 4 hours. The first trail we did was a combination of several trails, and then like I said, on the way out, I thought I'd try that Audubon trail, and that was a complete disaster. Even with the map, there were people back there in the trails asking me which way to go to find their way out. Anyways, look forward to more videos from out here. This place probably has a good 15 to 16 trails of all types, and I'm gonna think of a way next time to spruce it up a little bit. I know doing some of these trails are boring, but each park provides its own unique style and things to do. So next time I come out here, I'll probably plan a little better and you know, bring more stuff out here and hit a longer trail and that. So, but it is a nice park. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff to do out there, and I'm not going to hit the plantation today. I'd like to come out here and see a Civil War reenactment, which they have those quite often, and they got the plantation, the nature preserve, the horses. You can rent horses up here, bring kayaks, rent canoes, hike, you know, all that stuff. So, like I said, stay tuned in the next couple months and that. You'll probably see more from Latta Plantation. But in the meantime, this is Brett signing off. I'll see you out on the trails. Have a good one.